I've developed a acronym, or at least it's new to me, PUGS, short for punctuation, usage, grammar, spelling. And the reason why I say PUGS is because it's easy for you to remember. If you happen to be on our community site, geeks.perillo.com, and you're typing in a blog post or typing in a forum post or responding to a group or just composing a message to somebody, if you remember your PUGS, punctuation, that's like dashes and commas, which everybody forgets, periods, your usage, your grammar, your spelling, if you remember all these things, then you're going to create a better piece of text, no matter how short or how long. And it was funny. Someone in the community took me to task. Says, "Chris, I think you're being too hard on us. I mean, if we make this error or we make that error." Well, he asserted this, and then people responded and says, "I don't think Chris is out of line at all. I mean, yeah, I can be a little, how should we say this, forceful with my belief that you are smarter than you come across when you don't write very well. And considering that a large part of, online is text, it's important that you can write. And maybe you just don't know how to write. Maybe you do know how to write, and you're just looking for more resources to be more creative with your writing. You just need some bit of inspiration. Head over to this website, languageisavirus.com. Languageisavirus.com. Don't worry, it's not going to install anything. It's just a website, right? But if you are a creative writer, or you just, want to get your creative juices flowing, maybe you can use that for practice when you're going to write, some serious stuff, when you write creatively. I mean, everything that I do in writing is from years of practice and, training myself, learning my personal voice. And part of that was just writing. And the internet, especially back in 1992, when I got online for the first time, really, I guess, kind of jump-started that side of me, the creative writing side, or just the writing side in general. That's how I then turned into, magically, I turned into an English teacher. No, that's kind of flowered. I was blossoming into an English teacher. It happened like magic. A side note, I missed having a creative writing minor because one of the requirements was expository writing, and the teacher or professor sucked. And I went in for one class, and he says, "You're going to write this huge long piece on Wagner," and I'm like, no. And I dropped the class, and that was the only requirement that I would need to fulfill a creative writing minor. So I didn't get one. But hey, who's laughing now? Well, it's not me. So, languageisavirus.com. If you are having writer's block, and this was built really, and I'll scroll down to kind of show you. You can't really see it from my direction, but specifically in relation to those who are participating in National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo, or at least that's how I'm going to say it, because I'm reading it on a webpage, and when I read things on a webpage and then say them in my head, sometimes they sound funny. Sometimes I sound funny. That's why I write. So up at the top, wonderful things for just about anybody to use, whether you're a writer or not. A character name generator, kind of fun if you want to, you want to make up a name that you're trying to, conceal someone's identity. Cut up machine, poetry generator, poetry bot, slice and dice, Madlib poem, electronic poetry, text collage, Haikuatron poem engine, translator, random line generator, title-o-matic, creative writing prompts, and a sentence builder or phrase generator. There's also a character names database, pet cat names, pet dog names, recommended reading all throughout the site. You can post your poetry, you can post a story, you can post interactive writing, you can even post a nonfiction post. It's just a wonderful guide, including several, at a sub level, several poetry guides, and creative writing exercises and writing prompts, visual inspiration for your writing, recommended websites and links. I mean, go figure. Oh, look at that. 1001 character quirks for writing fiction. Finish your novel. How to write and publish your novel. How to write screenplay. Oh, this is great. That's great. So, languageisavirus.com. And it's true, because that's how it spreads. I mean, you aren't born with the ability to communicate in English, if English is the language that you happen to speak. Maybe you don't speak English at all, in which case I'm wondering, how the hell are you understanding anything that I'm saying? You're not born with that ability. It's passed on to you. Language is not genetic. It's a virus, and it passes like that. And the more you practice, the better you're going to get. Guaranteed. Well, that is at least as long as you learn from your mistakes and someone points them out to you. And see, that's kind of the hat that I wear is the hat that some people call me a grammar police. No, I'm the Pugs police, I guess. Pugs lease? I don't know. I wear that hat to correct you because no one else is. So take it in stride. It's nothing personal. It's just that I think you're smarter than you're coming across. That's all. And we all make typos. We all make mistakes in everything. Punctuation, grammar, usage, spelling. See, look at that. I just spelled out pagoose, which doesn't... sounds funny, but it's not as memorable as pugs. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Maybe you have other tips for writing creatively or just in general. So help me God if you send me that email and it's full of pugs problems. I'm just going to send you back a link to a picture of a pug, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Of course, you may not have seen this video. You send me something that's written poorly, and I send you the picture, and you're thinking, what the fuh? What the fuh? Raffle Mal. Lol. If you want to join us in our community, it's at geeks.pirillo.com. And you're also welcome to stop by the website where we've got the live video streaming out. It's kind of a subdirectory of my blog, chris.pirillo.com. But I usually tease it out easier in a subdomain fashion. And it redirects and does all that for you. I mean, the internet, it's a wonderful thing as long as you know how to use it. And then hopefully as long as you know how to communicate on it. Anyway, this video feed is streaming out live 24 hours a day, whether I'm here or not. And even if I'm not here, the chat room is. That's why I integrate the chat room in my video, because this may be boring. Like, anything up here may be nothing. But down there, it's all about down there. You want to be down there, underneath my laptop. Down there. But to be down there, you have to go down here. Oh, wait, down here. Sorry, there, here, down here. Watch this. I'm going to make my hand disappear. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of where it cuts off. It's a trick. But that's not a trick. That's a real website. That's where you come. Live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.